Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is backing a Senate bill that would increase funding and access to mental health services. That includes billions of dollars to improve existing mental health facilities and to build new ones. Fox 4's Stephen Dial live with the details. Stephen.
A Dallas County commissioner told us that about 400 inmates are in the Dallas County Jail, mental health inmates that are waiting to be transferred to a state facility. The Senate plan would pump in billions of dollars to invest in mental health facilities, but it will take some time to get there.
We need to do more because we do not have enough beds to meet the need.
After mass shootings like the one in Uvalde, the topic of mental health funding has become a bipartisan issue. The problem isn't just with certain shootings, but it also exists in those struggling with addiction and other issues. Thursday, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and Senate Health and Human Services Chair Lois Kolkhorst announced Senate Bill 30, a plan to build new mental health facilities and expand the number of beds in existing facilities across the state.
When we sat down and really looked at what is the wait list, define who cannot get a bed right now, it was shocking. It was absolutely shocking that out of almost 2,500 people that were waiting on the bed list, all but 73 were waiting for forensic beds.
Patrick says county jails are being hit the hardest because of the lack of beds.
We are temporary holding, and it's nothing temporary about 2 years. Nothing.
Dallas County Commissioner John Wiley Price says the county has about 400 people waiting to be transferred to a mental health facility. He says those who are convicted of misdemeanors are released back into the community after their short sentence without getting the real care they need. And those with felonies who are ruled incompetent are supposed to go to state facilities.
We're taking and trying to transfer to the nearest facility, which is primarily, Terrell. And right now, not only from a facility standpoint and a bed standpoint, but from a workforce standpoint. I mean, they've got challenges.
SB 30 would direct nearly $3 billion to improve facilities like the one in Terrell and building new ones in rural areas. Last year, UT Southwestern broke ground on a state-run psychiatric hospital. The Behavioral Health Center would hold nearly 300 beds. Construction is expected to be completed in 2025. While the proposal would take a big step forward in Texas's future mental health investment, right now, county jails will still tread water until help arrives.
We do what we can to restore them as best we can, but that is the obligation of the state.
You have to start, and so this is the big start.
John Wiley Price talking about some of those inmates waiting up to 2 years before being able to get a state hospital bed. Also in that bill, it would, in the senator's words, increase salary for mental health workers by about nearly 40%. Also passed in the Senate today some mental health bills, one that would spend $15 million in creating mental health resources for children and families.